Well, what do we have here, y'all? As you know, the Blue Protocol Star Resonance release just happened in China. And what happened the day right afterwards? Well, we got a whole trailer for
the Closed Beta Global Test.
Yes, it's finally coming here. It is confirmed for anyone who was skeptical about it. I know y'all were like, you've had PTSD and trauma from the past of the BPJP, and it was supposed to come and it never came, and we just kind of ghosted. But we have an official closed beta test recruitment trailer here, and it's pretty darn good. They actually kind of hurt us here because in the past, so we were kind of like, yo, dude, you're showing a lot of kind of like non-combat stuff and kind of like, it's kind of weird. So they did half and half here. So you get half, and it's kind of like combat, like intense. Then you get the other half, which kind of is showcasing kind of the casual side of things. And we know this is supposed to be a hybrid game that can potentially satisfy both fields. But let's dive into this trailer and let's go ahead and show you what's ahead. And of course, when the closed beta is starting up. So let's dive in. But first, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps out tremendously. And so here we have the closed beta test recruitment trailer, as you can see right here. You see, it starts off very lively at first, starts off very cozy, and as you can see, it's showing the town and everything of the sword. As you see there, that's the soul musician right there. That's a new class that's going to be introduced. It was introduced on CN release. Of course, we'll have it on global release as well. And keep in mind, y'all, that one of the plus sides about this is that we get to benefit from the polishing. So a lot of people don't understand this about that, but with it being released after the Chinese release, we also benefit from the polishing of the game. So that's one of the plus sides about this. As you see, they're running through the town there on your mounts and whatnot. You see a little bit of a lively fair here that's going on, some nice palm trees. This is the housing system right here. So we showcased this a little bit in the previous video where you see the housing system. And of course, you see it all inside. I showed that in my previous video with the roadmap. So you get to see some of the insides of the housing system as well, and how that actually functions, how that works. That's going to be improved continuously on. We're going to be getting a bigger update for that in October. So this is the housing system right there. You can see some plants right there that they're kind of tending to on the side. This is one of the main characters in the story. You see the beach there, the festivities, one of the main characters right there, as well with the fireworks. So this all gets pretty neat and pretty expansive here. But it's going to start going into a twist here onto the dark side of things. The dark side. Oh, the dark side. Endless catastrophe. Your destiny lies where your journey began. Oh, then it gets intense right here. Then it gets freaking intense right here, as you can see. Let's go ahead and move me over here. You see me over here just like going crazy. And you can see right here, this the story kind of picks up. We've seen this part in the closed beta before with the big machine, the return. This guy here is newly introduced right here. Looks super crazy, super wild. The design on the second form, I love this design on the second form with the crazy eyes, crazy face. See some of the mechanics here in the boss fights, which is pretty neat. There's the face. Darkness surges. What did it say? Darkness surges. Darkness surges is something. What does it say? It went by so quick. Darkness surges. Darkness surge as the old order crumbles. The old order is crumbling like a crumble cookie. Let's go. You see some of the dragon boss right there. Some of the story going on right there. But you can see they really switched up countless threads, intertwined fate. Countless threads of fate. That's another dragon boss fight. You see that there. So it's pretty intense, pretty neat right there. Lead to one end. So as you can see here, they did a much better job, and then there you have it. Starts from July 24th, 2025, y'all. Closed beta test recruitment starts from July 24th, 2025. So that being said, this says closed beta test recruitment. Okay, y'all. Closed beta test recruitment. So does this mean that the closed beta test starts on the 24th? I'm guessing not, because it says recruitment. But I could be wrong, because they could just say this and then actually starts on the 24th, but the recruitment is going to be, they're going to let us know in a few days. As of right now, there's no way to join the recruitment, but that will surely change in the future as we move forward. So we're definitely looking forward to this. And I will be sure to let y'all know whenever this recruitment becomes available, whenever you're able to sign up. So be sure to go ahead and hit that follow button or subscribe button so that way you can keep up to date. But nonetheless, this trailer is absolutely, I love the second half of it. Like, I really like that they did that, especially for global. So global tends to be a bit more, we like some of that action-packed stuff going on there. So we tend to like that, right? So I like that they did that for global for sure. Looks very good in that regard. Looks very, very, very good in that regard. So I like that very much so. And it appears like they maybe went on a fast track because remember, y'all, we just got the CN release yesterday. We just got the CN release yesterday, right? So it makes you kind of be like, well, okay, this came kind of quick. Okay, that's kind of true because of the speed there. This came kind of quick. And it's quite possible that maybe they are fast tracking things. That being said, think about it realistically. Remember, if you watched my previous video, I gave you a window, a very likely window of when we're going to see the launch of the actual game itself. And quite frankly, this would still kind of coincide with that launch. But it's possible that because if they saw how the demand of it yesterday from the Chinese release, that they might be trying to fast track things. It's very possible. But keep in mind that the Chinese version got a closed beta, and then they got an open beta. I believe, right? Was that open beta? Yeah, it was an open beta. It was a closed beta, and there was an open beta, but of course there was still requirements that you had to get in there. But no, I think so, right? It was an open beta too, wasn't it? Or was it two closed betas? Was it two closed betas? Either way, there was two betas. So this is the first beta of global. And then keep in mind that after the second beta ended, the game came, I guess, around a month or just shy of a month, I believe, after that ended or so, or maybe a month. So either way, that still aligns pretty much with the window that I'm looking at here. However, we're trying to be a little optimistic here and try to give, like, some benefit of the doubt or whatnot type to it, and think that maybe they might be trying to fast track it because they might realize, and this is Tencent we're talking about. Tencent's obviously a huge, mega company that is global wide. And they would know, they would understand, if they see there's high demand for this game, China side, and they realize after release, oh, wow, yeah, maybe we did screw up by not making this a simultaneous worldwide release. They would have the know how and the resources to be like, yo, let's speed this up a little bit. Let's try to roll this out a bit quicker. So that way we can, catch on and really maximize the hype behind this game. They would know to do that. However, it's just a matter of that's actually what they're doing or not. But nonetheless, the whole showcase here was pretty good. Much better than some of these other videos that we've seen. Much better than those fan-made videos that we saw during the Chinese launch live stream, which was atrocious, if you ask me. Really did no justice to the game. But nonetheless, you can see the combat looks pretty interesting here. Definitely looks like something that's worth checking out. They definitely revamped a lot of stuff. They made a lot of stuff not have to be gated in certain ways. Like, they even had it where, like, you couldn't switch classes without a certain item and stuff. Whereas now, I believe from my understanding, you can actually switch classes freely. Or at least some of the main classes, I guess. But nonetheless, they have definitely listened a bit. And hopefully we can hope for the best with Blue Protocol Star Residence. So it looks like it's shaping out to be pretty interesting here. And it's just a matter of time until we get the full version here global side. But as you saw there, like I said, it's recruitment. I don't know if that's when it starts. I don't know if that's just when you sign up. But I will let y'all know the minute I know. And I'm keeping up to date with this, on track of this, of course, because obviously I'm heavily invested in it. Because I played the JP game for a year and a half for its entire duration. Well, a year and 7 months, I guess. I think how long it was active. So naturally, I'm excited for this to at least check it out and try it because I did enjoy the original and where it actually went. However, of course, this one has much different mechanics, but still follows that same IP. That is Blue Protocol, and still very similar mechanics from the old game. It's still very much the same game, just different, just evolved. So, nonetheless, what y'all think about this? Are y'all excited for this? Be sure to comment down below. Like and subscribe. Like I said, I'll be keeping you up to date on all this stuff. So as we move closer to this, as we approach this, So I will be keeping you up to date on this because, as I said, I am very much interested in this game as well as y'all are, and I'll keep y'all posted. So, all right, be sure to like, subscribe, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Much love. Holla. Spike content.